What is up? What is up, everyone? TJ down and take a nap. I feel as though he's going to get up anyway because that's what kids do, but I had to tell him it's worth a shot, right? Whatever. So, hey everybody, welcome to Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. My name is Keonti Ashe. This is going to be the monthly reading for Aries for May 2019. Okay, so I am going to incorporate Oracle as well as Tarot cards, but this is for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, placements on natal for May 2019. To anyone who has already subscribed to my YouTube channel, all of you guys that are here, thank you for being here. And to those of you who will soon come and will subscribe, welcome, and thank you for being here as well in advance. So, let's see what is going on with Aries. Divine, show me. What is going on with Aries? First of all, I feel as though with Aries, okay, you guys are in a place of contemplating a lot of things about yourself, a lot of things about life, okay, what it is that you really want to do in this life. Okay, I feel as though any of you Aries out there who may be at one point in time felt as though you were certain with what it was that you wanted to do, like it was specific to you that you wanted to do exactly that. Now you're not exactly sure. You're not 1000% certain, okay? And you're kind of feeling a way about that towards yourself, okay? Realistically, because when we're adults and we make dreams, or we make plans, rather, sorry, make dreams. We make plans, okay? And we, have dreams that we want to come into fruition. And then for whatever reason, these things or that thing doesn't happen, either in the time that we wanted it to, the way we wanted it to, with the people we thought it would, and stuff like that, we tend to beat ourselves up and start talking negatively in our minds, okay, to ourselves about our potential, about what it is that we are capable of producing, and so forth and so on, right? So I feel as though, Aries, you're being too hard on yourself right now. I'm just going to give you the channel message that I'm feeling first of all, before we go into pulling any cards, okay? But the energy I'm feeling is that you're being really, really hard on yourself, which would make a lot of sense as to, last month, I believe from the 15th to the 30th, the message for you all was tough people last, not tough times, okay? So I feel as though you're still stuck a little bit in that energy. A lot of you are anyway. There are some Aries who have pushed through or are at that very final stage about to push through, but the majority of the energy that I'm channeling, that I feel, is that you guys still feel, bad about where you are or how far you're not. Like, it's like you feel as though you should be farther than you are, or at least in a creative sense. Like, you feel as though something that you've been working on creatively should have been a lot further than it is right now. So, Spirit, please show me what is going on with Aries for May 2019. Show me what is going on with Aries. Okay, yeah, this one, it keeps getting out, so I'm gonna just take that out right now. Angel of Jupiter Awakening. Okay, so yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are having some heart work being done. Okay, and heart work is typically associated with Archangel Raphael. Okay, so I feel like Archangel Raphael is currently mending some wounds of yours, and this could be wounds that have to do with your family history, things that are going on inside of your life right now with family and loved ones in general, okay? It's kind of triggering you in regards to this is what's creating the negative, repetitive thoughts in your mind, okay? Perhaps some family and friends are even telling you that you should have been a lot further than you are right now, and they're the ones who are placing these negative seeds inside of your mind, but you have to be very careful of what it is that you're watering, okay? A person can tell you anything about yourself. TJ, lay down. A person can tell you, you're never going to be successful. You're not creative. You're never going to be a rapper. You're never going to be a singer, or whatever it is that you're doing. Because the energy that I'm pulling on right now is somebody that wants to follow and pursue music, or wants to do something creatively in that regard. Okay. Now, keep in mind, this specific message that I'm channeling right now is not for everybody, but that's not going to relate to the entire reading. Okay. But this is for that specific person. So whoever you are, okay, follow your dream and do what you want to do. Be very careful of what seeds you're watering. Like I just said, what you're nurturing, what thoughts you're giving your energy to. Okay. I can speak from experience. Most light workers should be able, all light workers should be able to speak from experience. If they can't speak from experience, hold on one second, guys. If they can't speak from experience, you know, then that's something completely different. All right. Then that's something completely different. But you have to be willing to put yourself out there on the line. You have to be willing to, because I'm over here getting bit up by spiders and all other types of stuff. And, you know, that's cool, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. But we're not going to be fighting up on all those joints. Okay, I got things to do. You're not going to be just having me up here scratching or whatever. But be careful about what type of thoughts it is that you're nurturing, you're watering, you're giving your attention to, you're giving life to. 6 also being the number of family, like I said, so it's related to, you know, loved ones and people that you care about, people that are connected to or have access to your heart, okay, in a way that most people do not, okay, but definitely you reflecting, you may even be having some dreams, okay, because Jupiter has a lot to do with like dreamland and dream worlds, okay, um, so basically a seed that you planted as a child, something that you've been wanting to do like all your life is what's on your mind right now. That's what's in your heart, okay? And it may also be a lot of negative energy attached to that dream that you have, where, like I said, people told you, oh, be realistic, oh, that's never going to happen, or something like that. But the reality of the situation is you never know until you know, nurture that seed, water that seed. Make sure you're the one doing it with positive intentions, and that people that believe in you, my crown is like going off, but you know, people that believe in you are going to be, you know, willing to water this with you, not somebody who doesn't think that it's possible. Okay. Also, Spirit telling me to tell you to be careful of the people that you keep around you or the people you are trying to impress. Because remember, it's not for everybody and it's not for them, it's for you. Okay. So also, you know, like I said, be careful with the people that you keep around you or the people that, you know, you feel as though you want to impress or you're trying to impress, because Spirit is definitely bringing through the message of your heart being worked on, because you need to learn how to be soft again. Okay, soft just came out, the oracle card of soft. Okay, so learning how to be gentle, learning how to be gentle with yourself. Okay, not allowing the things that other people have said to you, about you, whether to you or other people. Okay, but whatever they've been talking about in regards to negativity or anything that's against what it is that you want to go after or what it is that you want to do or what it is you want to achieve, don't feel as though you have to combat. Don't feel as though you have to prove yourself, because you know you're not proving yourself to them. You know, you're doing what it is the divine feels as though, and you feel as though you're more than capable of doing. And that's it. It shouldn't have to be about proving yourself to anybody anyway. You get what I'm saying? So learn how to be soft in that regard. Learn how to allow yourself to really go after what it is that you want. Because it's what you want, not because you feel like you have a point to prove to people. Like, well, I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna show you. No, I'm gonna do it because I want to do it. Okay. So that's the message that came through with that. Also, 47, what is that, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Yeah, break it down to 11. So coming into your masculine and feminine energies, which obviously we see that because the yin and yang is there. All right, so coming into your dualities, your dual version of yourself. Okay, understanding that, Aries, first of all, you can be very hot-headed. All right, we all know that, but utilize that in your passion. Okay, utilize that towards what it is that you're passionate about. Utilize that fuel. Okay, not I'm gonna do this to prove a point, or I'm about to go off on this person, or I'm about to beat this person up. Okay, we can all do that. You get what I'm saying? You can beat anybody up, but once you beat that person up, are you successful yet? Okay, you beat that person up. Once you finish beating their ass, are you successful in that second? No, you're not. So the point of doing that is what? To get your frustration and your anger out in that moment? No. Let your frustration and your anger, your feelings, all of that drive your success, drive your creativity, drive the process. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up on it. Also, at the bottom, we got she loves. Okay, so keep in mind, this does not have to be only for women, because I feel like some of the guys are going to be like, oh, this doesn't apply to me, blah, blah, blah. But if it doesn't apply, let it fly. And if it does, then hey, this is literally about Mother Nature, okay, Mother Gaia, Divine Mother Father, the Most High, okay, loving you, caring about you, believing in you, giving you the strength that you need, giving you the courage that you need, pouring into you the creative ideas that you need to be able to see all of this come into fruition. And now, definitely, there is no doubt in my mind that right now, what is going on with you for the month of May is the pursuit of your heart, Aries. All of these cards are green. You got 6 representing family, partnerships, duality, okay? Also representing balance, finding the need to balance yourself in all areas of your life. All right. So, in what ways do you want to move forward? And then moving forward in those ways. Okay. Not giving yourself away to things and people that you really don't fuck with, that you really not interested in. And that's really not going to be good for your soul. Okay. Removing yourself from, shitty soil, putting yourself around the people you need to be around so that you can grow and thrive the way you need to, that you don't feel like you have to be so hard all the time, that you can allow yourself to be soft and be gentle. All right. And then with the 47 being 11, spiritual awakening, spiritual assignments. Also, this happened to relate to twin flames. Okay. So being in alignment with your divine feminine and your divine masculine energy, that yin and yang, like I said, this doesn't necessarily have to be you coming into contact with a lover, but this I personally feel this is personal. This is you. This is not about you and somebody else. You could be dealing with somebody, but I'll get there when I do an Aries love reading. But right now, this is the Aries Collective General for May 2019. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And I really feel like with this Jupiter right here, you guys are definitely, okay, you're working on your heart space. You're working on your heart space and you're getting some downloads and some information and some creativity. And the divine is like, telling you what's what and what needs to be put in its place. All right. 7 being a number of spiritual ascension, spiritual awakening. Once again, along with that number 11, they have very dual and similar like meanings. Okay. But 7 also being the number of ascended masters being near you, spiritual guidance and assistance being near you, you asking for it. 7 also meaning that you're on the right path. So the divine is reassuring you that yes, you are on the right path with that number 7 there. Regardless of what this person has told you in the past, regardless of what they attempted to make you believe about yourself, yes, you're on the right path. Okay. So those were the oracle cards. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the tarot. Okay. So, spirits, let's go ahead and get some messages for Aries 2019. Aries 2019. Aries May 2019. I need some more coffee, clearly. As soon as I finish this shuffle, I'm going to grab my cup. Aries, May 2019. And for those of you who have been watching me already, I know y'all been seeing it. Like when I start channeling and stuff like that, my nose and things start itching. And at first, I thought something was wrong with me until I started watching, other YouTubers. And I'm like, oh, snap. Okay. So it's not just me. Like, and I'm not saying it happens with everybody because it doesn't. But, and they don't even, a lot of them don't even mention it when it's happening. They just do it. So I don't know if they're aware of it either, but it's something that I've noticed. You get what I'm saying? Like when I'm watching, for example, there's a lady that I really, really, really enjoy to watch. House of Oshun. I really enjoy her. She is amazing. Okay. Between her and Conjure Queen, they actually gave me the confidence to come up here and do the channel because, like I said, I was reading already. I've been doing, channeling messages already. Why not just come up here and do it? So to see, women of color up here being themselves, being open and how they are and just being, free with their craft, it was inspiring. I'm like, oh shit. And I actually let them know that, you know what I mean? Even something like this, they already have tons of subscribers, but that doesn't mean that I can't shout them out because it's more than enough sun out here for everybody. Okay, it's more than enough abundance. But I definitely appreciate them and their inspiration and things like that. But back to the point, y'all. When I noticed, they do the same things. Like they might have an ear itch or a nose itch or their eye or eyebrow or something. You get what I'm saying? Something start itching. And I just feel like, yeah, it's because you're channeling the message in your senses. Your senses are what you're using. So that's really what I feel it boils down to. But that's me channeling what I feel intuitively about that. Okay, about when I'm channeling about me channeling. How that sound? But yes, spirit. So show me what is going on with Aries for the month of May 2019. And I'll only be talking to you guys just so you can kind of get a bit of my personality and see who I am beyond the cards. Because anybody can come up here and just do the cards. That's nice. But you are showing people you. You are giving them you. So I feel like a piece of you should be in your channel somewhere. Hence the people that I said inspire me, they are themselves 1000%. 1000%. All right, so yeah, the first thing that came out for you was Nine of Pentacles. So definitely being at the completion stage of those seeds that you have been planting. Like I said before, make sure that you're surrounding yourself with the right type of people, keeping good energy around you, not allowing people to weigh you down with their negative afflictions, negative thoughts, negative beliefs. And I really feel like people that feel a way about themselves are always going to try to reflect that onto you. Always. Or whether, it's either they feel a way about themselves or they were content with where they were in life. They thought their life was this shit. And it's not that you feel anything is wrong with their life, but they thought their life was the shit. Then you come around and here's this person doing this, and the other, and oh shit, your light is mad bright. But like I just said, it's been enough sun for all of us. So because they recognize your bright light, they try to dim it. Okay. Be very careful of the people that you give a fuck about. Okay. Because I'm not saying you shouldn't give a fuck about people. I'm saying be careful about who you give your energy away to. And once again, speaking from experience. Okay, that's all I'm ever going to do. Okay. From experience. So then with the Nine of Pentacles here, like I said, be careful the energy, everything itching. Be careful the energy that you keep around you. This is a completion of a cycle. Okay, it's funny because 6 upside down is 9. So I feel like whatever type of issues you were having with loved ones, things of that nature, and I never channel it like that. I never think about, oh, 6 upside down is 9. Like, duh, we already know that, right? But the way that it just came to me was like that because there's something that you needed to complete in regards to healing a situation in your heart dealing with family and loved ones. Okay. And I feel like now that that has healed, you are able to move on with your life. Okay. And then for soft, strength came out in reverse. And we already know, if we don't know, first of all, this is the Nine of Pentacles. I don't even think I showed you guys the card. It is very, very beautiful. 9 being a number of completion, Pentacles being about the coin, materialistic things coming into fruition. If you have been in need of something, okay, you're going to start getting the things that you're needing easily, unexpectedly. All right, it's going to be unexpected blessings, but blessings are going to rain on you, Aries. Okay, so welcome that. When you walk in your truth and you're living in your truth, you're gonna be provided for. Period. That's it. Like that's it. You're gonna be provided for. It's no ifs, ands, buts, questions. You're gonna be provided for. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, though, you do have it's funny because I was just about to get into that strength card, and I feel like the divine is channeling it this way for a reason. So just bear with me. 7 of Cups came out with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is upright, but this is in reverse. Now, what I feel, first of all, is do each card individually. 7 of Cups representing having many, many, many different options, many, many, many different skill sets and things that you're capable of. Just representing having a plethora of options. Okay. Remember, 7 is also about spiritual path, spiritual awakening, spiritual alignment, spiritual ascension. Okay. So basically trying to figure out which path you should follow, which path you should be on, things of that nature. Okay. But because you're not sure and you're having a conflict within yourself, with this Queen of Swords here, Queen of Swords represents sharp truth, sharp clarity. But the Queen of Swords is somebody who's about her business, somebody who puts her, and this does not only have to be about women, but this is a woman on the card, right? So this is somebody who um um puts her career first, okay, puts her true identity first, okay, doesn't mind who feels a way about what. She's extremely intellectual. She knows how to utilize her words. This is also a very Aquarian type energy, okay? Now, this does not have to make you an Aquarius. I'm just telling you, very go with the flow because I know my shit type of thing. So I don't have to be all extra hype anyway. That's what the Queen of Swords is, upright. But with this in reverse, okay, also paired with the 7 of Cups, meaning having, once again, many different options, many different skill sets, not knowing which path to choose in order for you to be on the right spiritual path, right? You want to make sure you're doing the right thing. You want to make sure that with all of this stuff that's inside of your heart here, with this Angel of Jupiter awakening, okay, which you clearly have Archangel Gabriel with you. Soft, meaning go ahead, be soft. She loves, another green card. Okay, all of this green relating to your heart chakra clearly lets me know your heart chakra is being worked on. With this in reverse, remember I said also Be wary of the way you're talking to people, the way you're treating people. I feel as though because you have this conflict going on within yourself of not knowing which path to choose, here you are with this Queen of Swords in reverse, being the complete opposite of somebody who, is going with the flow. You don't have to be all rah rah because you know your shit. So it's no point to prove that you know your shit because you know your shit. So when the time comes up for you to show that, you show that. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I've been in a real Queen of Swords energy for like the past, I don't know, 3 years. Okay. Because it's a lot of things that I knew, but I didn't feel as though I had to prove that I knew them. You get what I'm saying? And you can always tell when somebody's trying to test your intellect or test what it is that you know in a spiritual regard. Now, I'm not saying if somebody comes to me and asks me a question, I'm not going to tell them. But what I am saying is that if I feel as though a person is not going to be able to handle the information in the way that I have to give it to them in that moment, I'm going to wait until they're able to receive that. And then I'm going to plant that seed when the soil is ready. All right. See, that's the problem too. TJ, sit down, baby. A lot of people are so quick to plant seeds into soil that is not the soil for you to be planting them seeds in. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to be very selective. TJ, lay down. You're just coming out here for any old reason now. Um, Queen of Swords in reverse, being very sharp with your words, being sharp with how it is that you talk to people, what it is that you say. Just being rude because you're not sure of what's going on within yourself. You're having this conflict within yourself. So now you're being rude to everybody around you because you don't know how to feel. You don't know what to do. And that's not gonna get you anywhere. That's not gonna get you the answer that you're seeking. If anything, it's actually going to piss you off even more because you're gonna be even more frustrated. Because now you're pushing the people away from you that could have helped you. Okay, and it's not necessarily that these people can do anything for you, because keep in mind there's a difference between recognizing who's there for you, who supports you, who really wants to know what's going on with you, who's concerned, and you being an ass to those people, versus people who just all up in your mix, don't believe in you, always got something negative to say and want to spit up on your stuff. I feel as though for a really long time now you have been ignoring the people that do care about you and paying attention to the people that don't, which could be why spirit channeled the message of um not planting seeds in the inappropriate soil. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that there. That was at the bottom of the deck. Let's move on. Then we have strength in reverse to clarify the soft card, or not to clarify because I don't really need clarification. I understand exactly what it's saying. But clarify is the wrong word. So we have the strength card to basically give you a message behind this soft card. Okay, which for you, I guess that would be clarification, because for me, I don't need it. But we have the strength card, and the strength card is basically in reverse, and it's saying that you are not being graceful with this process. Okay, you're not. Your heart is being worked on. It's irritating you. You don't know what's going on. The divine is up in there doing surgery. All you know is your chest hurt. You feel tired. You feel stressed. You don't know what to do. You don't know who's supporting you, who's against you, who's for you, who ain't. You don't know. So everybody is the op. Okay. And that's the energy that I feel like you don't need to be in, because then that's going to keep you from this blessing that's clearly on its way to you. We have this Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So this is already on its way to you. All right. At this particular point in time, for those of you who do not know, yes, Pluto is in retrograde for what? Like 4 more days. Okay. Including today. So like 3 more days after today. That's it. However, Saturn, yes, Saturn just went into retrograde last night or yesterday. Okay, so with that being said, now we not only have, death and rebirth going on, but we also have karmic cycles and things coming full circle. Okay, so if you've been sitting up here feeling like you have things you want to pursue, you want to follow, your dreams, your goals, your vision, do that. Do not allow yourself to be blindsided by the naysayers or by whoever wants to be negative, because I feel like you're going to drain your energy and put it into the wrong stuff. These famous singers, okay, because remember I said before, it's somebody that specifically needs to hear that singing part or that music part. I don't know who you are, but it's for you. Look at all these famous singers, okay? You think that their songs don't be about real shit? they songs, specifically R&B artists. Let's think about that, okay? Because a lot of these rappers, okay, whatever, they be talking about some bullshit a lot of the time. But be one. If you're a rapper, be a rapper that talks about the truth. Be a rapper that speaks about your feelings. Be a rapper that, you know what, this shit really pissed me off, yo. This shit over here was foul, or whatever the case may be, and be on your shiznot, okay? And that be that, and that be that. All right, hold on a second, guys. All right. Another one. And I feel like it's because of the door was open, okay? And also where I live is kind of like in the woods, okay? I'm in Conroe, Texas, for those of you who do not know. I love it. It's very peaceful. And I just recently got into the like, let me just let me hang out and enjoy. Now I gotta open. Let me hang out and enjoy where I live because it's beautiful here. I gotta, Lord D. Yes, baby. Huh? 1 second, honey. I'm finishing up. Ooh, Aries, I'm sorry. Spray the Lysol like, psh. Yeah, I killed it with the Lysol, y'all. Whatever. Ugh, like, whew, I got tired of banging stuff up against the walls. All right, so back to the point. So sorry about that. Ooh. Let me consciously breathe for a second. All right. So, okay. So basically, utilize that to fuel you. If you feel as though, like, first of all, like I said, it's a lot of rappers out here who are not being honest, who are not being truthful, who are talking about stuff that they don't even have going on. Like, sir, what? You don't even have this. What are you talking about? And then being an intuitive empath, you channel stuff. Even when they're rappers and famous people, it doesn't matter. We can read them too, guys. Okay? So it's like, come on, sir. You don't even have all of this stuff that you're talking about. What are you talking about? But, be different. Don't be scared. Don't think that because everybody is out here talking about, BITCHs, HOESs, and all this other stuff, that's what you have to do. That's not the case. Okay? You don't have to do that because everybody else is doing that. Be different. That's actually what's going to make you stand out. Being different, doing something different, showing people something that they haven't already seen 15,000 times. People already seeing the same stuff. I'm like, damn, is it more? People already seeing the same stuff all over again and over again and over again and over again. Show them something different. Okay, we don't want to keep seeing the same stuff. You know how we got these little memes and stuff going around on Facebook right now, mentioning how we don't want to keep eating the same type of food. They need to come up with a different type of animal. All that crazy stuff we be saying. Same thing. I think they trying to combat me because I got they homie. They trying to come at me because I got they homie, y'all. Had killed their homie on the camera. They felt some type of way. They said, not on the camera. Nah, cuz. Nah, I'm not. Nah, cuz. They trying to get me now. Ooh. But, no. He said a sage that tries to burn me straight. Oh, my God. But yes, Aries. Sorry, it's a whole lot of pausing going on right now. Let me get my life together. Back to you guys real quick. Okay, so then yes, be very careful about who you're spending your energy, on and what you're spending your energy on. Don't be worried about being different. Be different. That's what people need. We don't want to see the same stuff all the time. We don't want to eat the same food all the time. So what makes you think we want to hear the same stuff all the time? We don't. Okay. She loves. All right. Allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to be different. Allow yourself to live from heart. Express your heart freely. So what if people don't agree with it? So what if they don't like it? So what if they understand it? Doesn't matter. Okay. Those people who are for you, you're going to, you know what I mean? And like I said in the beginning of the video, it's abundance for everybody. Those two ladies that I mentioned, those two goddesses, very empowering, very inspiring. But I have my own, things that I'm doing that I empower, I inspire also. So just because I'm shouting them out doesn't take any shine or credit away from me, and it doesn't take any shine or credit away from them when they shout the next person out. Actually, I was shocked as hell last night. I jumped on Conjure Queen live, and she shouted me out. I felt a little souped a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just be you, because people are going to love you. Even people that have their own shit going on are going to love you. Okay, the people that are meant to come are going to come. The success that is for you, you're going to have anyway. And I had to. That's what I had to also do. So I'm gonna share that with you as well. Stop. Okay, let me put it this way. There's nothing wrong with being specific about what it is that you want. Okay, I feel as though that was one of those things I had to pause and be very careful with what it is I'm saying and how I'm saying it. Because first of all, words are spells. Words are everything, right? It's nothing wrong with being specific about what it is that you want. But when it comes to receiving blessings and gifts from the universe, we want to be open to what the universe has for us. Okay. So we can be, for example, telling the universe, hey, I want this. And the universe has something better in mind. And now you don't miss that better because you were being too closed minded in a way. Okay. We don't know what the divine has planned, or, what's going on, what's going to come out of this, and all this other stuff. This is about to be amazing, guys. Look, I'm like over here jumping out because I'm not seeing too fight this. But anyway, this is amazing, guys. Okay, so with that being said, like, just be you. Don't worry about who's gonna, feel a type of way, or who's gonna like it or anything like that. It's not about that. It's about you being happy, you expressing your heart, you doing something you genuinely want to be doing, something you love to be doing. One of the things I used to have problems with when I worked for other people, and keep in mind, I say this all the time, I feel like people take it the wrong way. There's nothing wrong with you having a job. If that is for you, that is for you. But what I desire is liberation. I do not desire to work for anybody else. So that is also not for everybody. Okay. So, hey, what I'm doing is not for everybody. What you're doing is not for me. And that's fine. But I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. I'm just simply telling you from a time period. So I feel like I had to say that also because of how Aries can be sometimes. Guys, just being honest with you. Okay. I'm a healer. I'm a light worker. I'm an empath. I read you guys' energy all the time. I know about the charts and stuff like that. Okay. Pieces of work. Especially depending on what else you have with that in your chart. Okay. But anyway, so be very careful of who you be around, what you be doing, what you entertain, what you allow, all of this type of stuff. Okay. When I was working, I had to also remember to not give too much of myself away to, you know, somebody else's dream, somebody else's desire. Okay. That was what I was about to get at. My fiance cannot stand that, or he couldn't stand it. Because now obviously I can give my heart to what I do. But his thing with me was I would get too emotionally invested into my jobs, and either my emotions would be involved, and like that's what I mean. Like I wear my heart on my sleeve. So I'm just too emotionally involved. Everything was, oh, and this pissed me off, and oh, and this happened, and oh, and that happened. And because of the type of heart that I have and what it's meant to do, my heart is meant to be what is my work. Okay, so I can't necessarily give that to everything. You know what I mean? Now I understand where he's coming from, but because of what I meant to do here, I have to do it this way. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I said it's not me saying there's anything wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what type of job I have. If I have a job where I can give my heart to it, like when I was working at the elderly home or retirement home, let's call it that. When I was working at the retirement home, I enjoyed the hell out of that because I get to put my heart all the way in it. You get what I'm saying? All the way in it and have no problems. When I was working with kids, I enjoyed the hell out of that because I get to put my heart all the way in. You get what I'm saying? But when it's something that I can't put my heart all the way in, it's not going to be for me. It's just not. Okay. So this could be your message. If it's something that your heart is just not all the way in, whether it be a relationship, friendship, something that you're trying to pursue in regards to a career, something creatively and expressively, then that is not it. Also, remember I said Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're in a position right now, and I said this in the very beginning. Okay, so if you don't believe me, Aries, like you being a doubtful Aries, a stubborn Aries, rewind to the beginning and watch exactly what I said, because I said it when I told you you're going to have to find out what things you want to be doing, what things you don't want to be doing, and then stick to those things so that you can be balanced and you're not all over the place. Two of Pentacles is about exactly that. Exactly that. So I don't even have to tell you what this card is about because I already told you in the very beginning. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you again because that's my job. I'm gonna tell you again, but I don't have to tell you again because I said it at the beginning, and you know that. You feel that. You like, damn, yeah, yo, for real. I've been thinking that too. Like, for real, word is fine. I hear you. Okay, you're like, listen, you know, you know, I really want to do this. Not this though. And then you're basically putting everything in its place, and then you're gonna give your all to those things that you're doing because you know exactly what you want to do and you're balanced. You're not all over the place and feeling like, oh my God, I don't know what to do with this Seven of Cups and turning into this Queen of Swords because you know you're being sharp tongued and saying mean and hurtful things because your energy is all over the place. You unbalanced. Okay. So my advice to you is for the month of May 2019, balance yourself out, cleanse out your schedule, cleanse out your life, make sure that you're putting in your life what you want in your life, and that is it. Not nothing extra, not nothing that doesn't need to be there, not nothing you feel like you obligated to do because of what somebody else said or what somebody else has going on or something like that. But be truthful to you and yourself and what you want. Okay? So that is the message for Aries for the month of May 2019. Once again, thank you to everybody who has already subscribed to the channel. And to anybody who is going to be coming to subscribe to the channel, thank you and welcome, welcome. If you would like to book a personal private one-on-one reading with me, I'm going to put all of that information in the description box below. My website, podcast, all of that good stuff. So I'll see you guys soon and have a great month, guys.